And yeah, this is the star map. As you can see, there's a lot of stars here, and we know 2 alien races already. You get their area of influence shown when you encounter their ships. I don't think we'll go to Sirius, reason being it's a white star, so it's very hot. All the locations there will be hot, quite likely have hot spots, and we can't handle that at the moment. I don't recall what red stars are. There's Alpha Centauri. I think we'll go to the Centauri systems. We need resources. We have a few places we could visit at this point, but our primary concern is to get at least some starting resources going. The Spathi ship will be our main defense at this point. It's very fast and agile, so you can avoid at least getting hit extremely well. So even the fight might last a bit longer with it, but we have a high probability of surviving most enemies. If the enemy is too strong, we can't land. The tectonics is to level 6. It's way too much for us at this moment. We're mainly interested in worlds that are safe. That means maximum weather class of 3 and a tectonics class of 4. Anything above those is very dangerous. I'd actually prefer weather to be class 2 or below. This is worthless, because you can't avoid weather. It's certain casualties. This is a great, but weather 3 tectonics. Fine. And if you use 2.7 units of fuel to go down there and come back up, so not worth it. Heavy casualties, heavy fuel use. We'll take Alpha Centauri next. The reason I'm pointing at the direction I want to go in the warp is because our ship is very clumsy. It takes time in the hyperspace to also change direction, so this is simply faster way of doing things. So far we have gained nothing. We have to gain more resources before we can return home. We don't have that much fuel. Yeah, I don't. Let's go see what's the temperature. But the orange orbit indicates that it's likely. Okay, an alien ship.
I am Trade Master Greenish, in command of the Melnorme starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances. I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Melnorme have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended, profitable relationship.
Hey, we come in peace representing the United Federation of Worlds.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain. Though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery, we have great confidence in you and your abilities.
Okay, how could you possibly know that?
We gather information from 1,000 secret sources in space and time. Our charge for revealing even one of these sources would be so high that your species would be in debt to us for centuries.
What can you tell us about yourselves?
Our origins and purposes are frankly mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
What factors?
First and foremost among these factors is our unwillingness to give away information about our history, psychology, and mental powers, our unique physiology, the exact locations of homeworlds, or our potentially ominous long-range plans. However, these important and relevant pieces of information are available for a nominal sum of credits.
Yeah, so these are traders. Okay, do you have any information which might be useful to us?
Absolutely. Our primary trade good is information. Why, right here on my display screen, I have something which I am certain would be of incalculable value to you. We can discuss the details of this very significant information later, when we have established normal trading procedures, at which time we shall also discuss the nature of our fees.
Fees? Surely your culture is far beyond such pettiness as money.
You are of course correct. We long ago abandoned currency, and now only deal with commodities that have intrinsic value, such as valuable information.
Yeah, but our cause is just, isn't altruism the highest pinnacle of morality?
No, it is not. In fact, in our culture, giving, with no fair exchange of goods or services, is considered vulgar and inappropriate. Please do not mention this subject again.
Trade is for the weak, we take what we want. Yeah, I think that's gonna take trouble. Shall we begin trading now?
Yes, let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image. In exchange, we have many interesting and valuable commodities, such as fuel, compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters, technological specifications, allowing you to build new devices for your ship, and many important secrets which may help you in your travels. To facilitate trade, we translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Now, what can we do for you today?
Okay. Why did your bridge turn purple?
That's a good question, with a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is 12 million credits.
Yeah, we can't afford that. I have some items I would like to sell.
We appreciate your intentions, but you have nothing we wish to buy.
Yeah. 0 credits. Goodbye, Trade Master.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
So we can buy fuel, technology and information from these, but we have nothing to trade with. They want biological data on aliens. It's the biological scan here. Sometimes you find aliens, hidden life forms, and you can capture them. That's what they want. They'll also buy Rainbow World locations. There are 10 in the game. Yeah, we got to leave. This is too hard. 10 planets in the entire game, and I think each is worth 500 credits. Epsilon Centauri. This been it's a great thing we found them so early. The Melnorme, there. If we don't, I think the game they'll contact you if you don't actually find them, because they are very important for the completion of this game. Allied world, yeah, this is safe, has minerals, has energy, we'll go there. Some radioactives, we'll get the radioactives and then fill our cargo bay with the rest of, but the radioactives are really the only thing we're interested in. And that's radioactives. Now we'll take these as much as we can, then leave the rest. So we... how much is a dispatch? Yeah, we'll go take them. The reason being that we're not gonna get 3 full storage modules of minerals, even if we take everything we'll find on these worlds. So while these minerals are absolute crap, it's better to go home with these than to go home with an empty storage unit. And even if we take everything, I think we'll go home with an empty storage unit. We'll have to, because our fuel alone won't be enough to visit that many systems, and we don't want to go to Ur-Quan space. We definitely don't. The first Ur-Quan we encountered was all near death and didn't have a cloaking device. The future ones will. So defeating them is quite different. I think we could do it, but it would be a long and painful fight. We would need some better ships to do it. Not that the ships we have are bad, but they're not good against Ur-Quan, that's the problem. Urea world, yeah, this is a Spore world. There's no point even scanning them, they're terrible worlds, they're dangerous and they have nothing of value. The color of the planets isn't totally random here, so all urea worlds will be yellow. The thing is, not all yellow will be urea, so we can't just ignore them. Some of the better worlds are, I think, treasure worlds that are full of gold or precious metals will be also yellow. There's no way of really knowing until you go and take a look. And urea, yeah. Okay, what's next? I'll try to do these in some kind of order usually, and not just go to the closest thingy. That way we can keep track, easily keep track where we visited. This looks like a radiated place. It isn't. Metal world. They're okay. They're somewhat dangerous though because of the weather, but we need the resources more than we need to protect the crew. Uranium, gold. silver, nickel. Yeah, this is definitely the best place we've found so far on this trip. At least we'll get one cargo hold full of minerals. And this will be the last one. We leave those two there. Going after them all alone isn't really worth it. Hoping one of these is not a urea world. This is a urea world. What about this? Please be a treasure world, and it's not. This is worthless too. There are some things, but you have to keep in mind that going down on the planet costs fuel too, so it's not free. Every time we'll go there, it'll decrease the amount of future places we can go to before having to go back. We could really use some life forms to get trading started with the Melnorme. Crap. This looks promising. Yeah, it's radioactive. Temperature, weather is fine. Tectonics is manageable. And so yeah, this is the best planet we'll find on this trip. Very valuable. It's relatively safe. Tectonics is you can avoid them. Yeah, we'll get at least 2, maybe 3 loads full of radioactives. That's a very valuable load. Hopefully we'll get a bit more before we have to go back to Earth. Any minerals would be okay. Empty space is a problem. I don't think we'll have the fuel to actually get a full cargo hold. We'll have to buy additional fuel tanks. Okay, this was the last one. Yeah. Or was it? I visit. Yeah, this is why you. I think I visited there. I'll make sure. But this is why you usually want to do everything in order. Because you forget where you've been. I think we'll go down there. Yeah, we will get us almost full load. No, we won't have load. It's not bad. So you'll easily forget which planets you visited. Storm map. I think this is still remaining Zeta Centauri. We'll have to go visit somewhere else. We don't even have half storage full, bay full. Out of the 3 storage modules, one is full, one is empty, and the second one is also almost fully empty. Yeah, I'm not gonna do things in order this time. We'll do by the order of closest, or from bottom up sort of thing. Not going there. Tectonics 4. We could probably avoid them. But this is similar minerals, but no dangers. Much more preferable planet to land on. And this seems to be decent size deposits here. Yeah, we'll get up. It only costs 0.3 units of fuel to land, so we won't be wasting too much fuel either. It increases your profits. But we definitely could use more technology. Our landers are very vulnerable and the capacity that we can gather from the planets is quite poor. And that's where the Melnorme come handy. If we can get credits, we can buy technology from them. The information they sell is also very valuable. The technology at the moment is much more useful because it allows us to make money faster. For resource units and credits, allow us to. This looks great. No, tectonics 8. No, not totally not worth even scanning. That wouldn't be a good place to visit even with full technological upgrades on our planet landers. Okay, this is worthless. Yeah, but it has exotic, so that alone will be make it worth it. Yeah, show crystals 9. Each crystal is worth 25 resource units, so not a bad haul there. It is ultramarine. This is a bit risky because of the weather. I think we'll risk it. We can afford to lose a few crew. And we definitely need all the minerals we can get. The blue ones are noble gases. I don't recall what the green ones are. Yeah, this will be our final visit here. Okay, things are looking a bit better. We have did we? No, we didn't. This is very dangerous. But there are biological life forms here. But tectonics is class 5, so this is very risky. We might have to come back up immediately. If this was a weather 5, we wouldn't have even bothered landing. It's so goddamn dangerous. This is doable. Tectonics is doable. Okay, this is good. We'll get in minerals and, more importantly, biological data. It won't do in practice us a lot of good because it's too little to buy proper technologies. It will probably allow us to buy technologies, but only the initial ones, which probably won't be of any use to us. And that's what happens when you don't look at the game screen. You stare at the minimap to see the locations of everything. But I still think that went very well. We got minerals, we didn't lose too many crew, and we got biological data. Anything of interest? No. But it's a safe world to land on. Not worth anything. We'll take one landing. Yeah, Pulius 1. We'll go down once. Take what we can and out. Yeah. Actually, we'll go down a second time, because we can't visit really many places anymore before we have to return to Earth. So we have to try to fill the empty cargo space with anything. Anything's good. Okay, quick look at the star map. Maybe these planets, the red ones, Beta Lyra, Alpha Lyra. These, I think we should visit these places. And their direction is all wrong. We have to keep an eye on the fuel consumption too. Actually, I'll quickly look how much it would take to visit Earth. 7.3, so when we go to fuel level like 15, we'll probably have to start going home. But until then, we'll keep exploring. Gathering minerals. The money will, at this point, will go to pay for fuel and more thrusters and turning jets for the main ship, because it will make traveling and exploring much more comfortable when. Ooh. I'm excited about the green belt. That means very likely to have life forms, and I think that's a radiation world potential, which is very valuable, so it's a good place to come. Not innocent metal world, weather 8. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna go there. Here, yeah, weather 8. Didn't bother. I think weather, yeah, Tectonics 5. Exotics, large exotics. Tectonics 5 is gonna be a problem. We're gonna risk it. I want those exotics. Greedy. I think we can handle tectonics. Yeah. These are too valuable to be left behind. You have to be just keep a close eye on what you're doing here. Usually you stare at the mini screen at the bottom to see where the next target is, but when heavy tectonics is and you don't have any protections against earthquakes, you want to keep your eye on the main view screen so you can react to the earthquakes. Okay, we'll expand in order just so that we don't miss anything. Again, this is either a totally worthless place or a treasure world, and it's worthless. We can still do a bit of exploration here, probably another system before we have to return to Earth. After we have our flagship upgraded with turning jets and engines, we will start exploring some places where we can also further the plot at the same time, so it's not a pure resource collecting expedition after that. You could spend a lot of time gathering resources at the early of the game, but you have to also keep in mind that there is a time limit on this game. You have few options of extending it during the game, and it's not a hard time limit in the sense that you have to hurry up in order to not fail at it. It's very lax, so it's not something. Yeah, fuel use is 2.3, so we don't want to go down on this planet any more than we absolutely have to. That life forms are what we're mainly interested in. Shit. Oh god. You're getting on us. Yeah. It is a big problem. We have to destroy these mouse mice. I'm not leaving this place. This is way too valuable to be left, even because it's a bit dangerous. We just have to annihilate these mouse creatures because they're so fast. Yeah, I think we'll be safe now, as long as we don't hit any earthquakes. Why am I not hitting it? Yeah, this is probably one of the better places we've found so far, purely because we get so much biological data. We can afford a few technologies now, at least. So we might want to visit the Melnorme when we head back home. And we'll get some minerals too! But be careful, it's very expensive to come here. Definitely have to be a bit careful here. Nothing of real interest anymore. Okay, Ptolemy 4. We're very close to the point where we have to turn back. Okay, you'll be next. Also, time is constantly rolling at the back, so wasting time here also. Where's the actual... Yeah, safe place with life. This is a great system to come to. It's just... I don't think time rolls when you're down on the planet, but when you're in space, in the system moving, time is constantly ticking down. It's not something you have to worry about, but it has to, in the sense you have to just, you can't leave the game on. I think that's the biggest issue. Every time the game is on, you have to be playing it. Okay, full load of minerals, full load of data. This is probably the best system we've encountered so far. Not because of the minerals, but because of the richness of the world in biological information. And we can get another probably full load of minerals here. So we don't have to go home empty-handed, but we do have to go home soon. Maybe even after this. Yeah, I think we'll go start heading back after clearing out this system. Don't really have that much free space anymore. And we have a lot of biological information to sell to the Melnorme. We would like at least a few technologies to get things started. We have to visit one more system after this. A planet in this system. Not very useful, but we'll take it. Heavy tectonics, I think it's worth it. Tectonics can be avoided, another full load, and I think that's it. Okay, we can get still another. We'll take it. We'll definitely leave for home after hearing this. There's no point. If we go further, we'll actually risk not being able to come back to the Earth again. If you run out of fuel while in hyperspace, you're unable to move at all. So don't. It's not game over. After some time, I think the Melnorme traders find you. So if you have any fuel credits or lifeform data, you can buy fuel from them. It's not the preferred things to do. It wastes time. It wastes credits. Might as well go. If we're going home anyway. We still have some empty space on the ship cargo. Not a lot though. We'll get a full load here. Yeah, we're almost full. I think it's time for us to leave. Yeah. Alpha Centauri. We'll buy all the tech we can. It won't be much, maybe like 2 to 3 techs. But it's something. And we don't need to buy that many techs before we hit the more useful ones that will help us on the resource gathering. Those will be upgrades to our planet landers. We want speed, faster rate of fire on the stunners, and increased capacity on our landers so we don't have to go down so many times. Gather resources. We would definitely want to find the Melnorme. Not fast. We don't have that much fuel, and we don't want to waste time. They are somewhere in here. Since if you find ships here in a system, they'll likely stay there. But they will be moving around. So where the hell are they now?
How nice to see you again, Captain. Now,
Okay. Items I would like to sell.
what would you like to...
Data on alien life forms.
The 159.
Yeah, 300. We can buy 2 technologies.
What trade items would you like to buy today?
2 technologies or 4 pieces of information. We'll buy technology.
Investment. Ah, yes. You are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit. Of course, there is an initial charge, but each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important somewhere in the galaxy at some point in the future. All technologies cost 150 credits. The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons, twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns.
Yeah, it's a good one. If we ever plan to make our flagship a battleship, we want some better weapons.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns. You may wish to compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship. The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers, which will double their speed.
And this won't be that. This will be mainly useful for avoiding those fast alien life forms.
Ah yes, speed. An excellent choice for the relentless hunter and craven coward as well. These modifications are simple enough to be put in place immediately. Your landers should be properly equipped in no time. The technology we are now offering includes details on how to add point defense laser systems to your flagship.
Can't afford.
What else?
It's good to have a little bit of credit unused.
It has that.
Just in case you run out of fuel somewhere, you can buy more. No, go home now. We'll be left with about 10 units of fuel when we reach the Earth's solar system. But it's a decent haul. We can do some proper upgrades on our ships and buy new fuel tank and start exploring a new ship. I think we'll go to Andros in space next. It's a fairly close and we can do some mineral gathering there at the same time. So we can stop these purely resource gathering missions and make them combined plot mineral gathering missions. So at least something else is also happening at the same time. Okay, Starbase Commander.
I am at your disposal, Captain. I've been waiting to inform you of a new situation. We are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast's wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
Okay. These things sometimes happen that things pop up. I think we're going to have to go to the Rigel system. If not now, fairly soon. Yeah. Very good.
Excellent work, Captain.
6,703 resource units.
Return soon, Captain.
First things first, crew. Yeah, we don't want new ships at the moment. We can only buy Earth-linked cruisers. I'm not a fan of them. They have very long range though. They are so clumsy, slow. I'm thinking an extra fuel tank. Our range at the moment is very limited. Then thrusters. It'll allow us to avoid quite a bit of trouble and get to places faster than thrusters. Maybe shit. We'll buy the last thruster. We would like more storage space, but we'll sacrifice a unit of fuel, get the extra storage unit. Yeah, we have 18 resource units, but on the other hand, we have fully upgraded flagship for speed and agility. We have a decent amount of storage capacity and fuel capacity, so we can do some proper resource gathering, and it won't be painful to fly the ship around anymore. I think that's a good place to stop for now.